Tony Biancotti is a communications expert and trainer. Tony, welcome. What is good communication?
Well, good communication is when you give a message and it actually gets through and connects with your intended audience. It gets their attention, they understand it, and they're able to act on it.
So when we are sharing our faith, what do we need to take into account?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, people respond better to positive images rather than negative images and threats. And sometimes people give these threats like, do this or else you'll go to hell. And the thing is that people actually reject those messages, they ignore them and run away from them. So it's much better to actually put things in a positive way that, you will go to heaven rather than you'll go to hell. Also, people actually look at the messenger and they ask themselves, can I trust this person? Does this person understand my world? So if you can actually show that you understand where your audience is coming from and relate your messages to their world, they're going to be far more receptive to it.
That is actually very interesting because obviously relevant words are very important.
Definitely. And one of the challenges of the Bible is that it sounds like it's from another time, which it was, but it can come across as old-fashioned and not relevant in today's world. So it's important to actually, obviously quote the scripture, the actual words, but talk about it with a modern explanation, what things mean in modern language. For example, blessed are the meek. A lot of people go, well, meek, I don't like the sound of meek, I don't want to be regarded as meek. But give it the positive and more modern message. Meek actually means humble enough to be taught. So it means teachable. And a lot of people would say, well, I don't mind being teachable as opposed to being, the conventional idea of meek. So yeah, update and modernise the language, obviously refer to the original text and scripture, but keep it modern and contemporary as well.
So can you share with us some pointers that would help each of us when we are sharing our faith with others?
Definitely. One thing is to find out what's important to the people you're speaking to, what's most important to them, and link your messages to the important things in their life. For example, family's a big thing. So show people how faith can actually improve their family, make them better fathers and mothers, make them better spouses as well, and how to deal with the everyday adversities and challenges that life gives us. So that's one thing, make it relevant and real life with the application. Another one is to actually sometimes don't talk about scripture, talk about other things, because your audience has more points of connection. If they can see you as a person who's like them with other interests beyond Christianity, it's a greater degree of connection there. And also, don't just talk about things, show people in action how your life is better because of your faith, and actually expose people to your larger Christian community so they can actually see in action, the support, the comfort, the fellowship. And so the idea is they go, that looks pretty good, give me some of that, tell me how I can find this more. So that will really connect with the audience and make the messages more appealing to them.
They are wonderful tips. Thank you ever so much, Tony, for joining us.
Pleasure.